Then Daddy just passed away. And we almost say, now power left before, the one in there, and then we get the Lions. This will go for organized competition from the days of Fire Force. They will be always there with me. Now God don't call on the right side. We let them, but God let them pass 3. So before we get the crossing of the match, we all go to the map and observe 1 minute silence for the late Sakuroma. That's now Coach Eddie and Papa. God don't call us to rest today. We all go to the map and observe 1 minute silence because the other people will have to this one. I believe so that one will not go down well. And all the officers and all the protocols and we welcome on the outside side. We welcome on everything is going on fine. The people are going to recognize you. People are alongside.
C'est romantique.
One thing guys over there. And so we don't want to carry the football. No violence and to say no to love champions football business. We say no respect to all guys of Central 1 Media 1. Abuloko alongside Trevor Member and any other day, and the type 1 and for example, guys of Central 1 Media 1. You're most welcome. Now we can see how well this one they can work. Our citizen there well said when you come in well this year. Could I go get the goal? Could I go get the phone? Could I go for the most study one? We went to see how we last this love in the field to pass this time. Remember say the fixture there, for letting you not put on the play, for letting you when and how you see the play. I will say enough respect for you, James Kako. The right at the entrance alongside Betty, the fountain one well made. The spectators really taking entrance. Now we can see on CDC there, on CDC one set, well determined, well prepared to see how best we can do this one. One more time, we welcome all supporters of Blackburn Road and all supporters of the Kroo Bay community. Once enough respect to you, Mami John. Mami John of Fasting Rovers. Any other day, you get with me there, the one where the spectators then behind the comments booth. We welcome you. We welcome you as on the kind side. We welcome you. This one day for fine. But remember, say if you don't get your flag, you get for left the field. If you don't get your flag, you get for left the field now. Left the field now. If you don't say you don't get your flag, you don't supposed to forget the field. Left the field now. Alright. Remember say as we just determined before we get the crossing of the ball, we all must keep up and observe for the late Panama Koroma, where I was Eddie Elon Daddy. Remember say Panama Koroma, a founder of the Central One Football Association. I found a member from the days of Fire Force. So now we've been on there at the old age. And for that, we all go to nap and observe 1 minute silence for Sekadas. That's an Oseka the death of the late man, Pamomo Koroma, where na Coach Eddie, Coach Wiki, they own that one day. Now, a founder member of the Central One Football Association. Once they play community for the information, because we don't say as how the information they come, and so we do now, right the radio cover. Once enough respect on the right down the field, all the spectators over there now, from Black Road, all the spectators from Kroo Bay, are most welcome right inside the Paris ground field. Now wait and see how many this one for one. Now wait how this one for one. The Kroo Bay community, they can take on the Black Road community. Remember say we can observe 1 minute silence for the late performance for one. Coach Eddie, Coach Ricky, the old daddy, God of Congress. And remember saying I found a member of the Central One Football Association. So we will observe 1 minute silence for before we get the question of the match. Now we can see the players they contribute to action. We'll let them come through the last declaration and then we get the commencement of the match. Once enough respect to all the journalists there, and the radio, the print, the television side, and all the one over there, any other day, we can't do a perfect comment to the analysis. We send off respect to John Champion, GCO, Ahmed Dakwa, and the all Kibea, Judgment, the simple man, the all Kibea Musiaubes, they do a perfect comment to the analysis. Me, I article was the analyst of Radio Kufa, working alongside him, the commentators for the radio station. We can do a perfect comment to the analysis. So now we enjoy the most of the ticket price. We'll now wait and see how bad this one they can do. Black Road community, they can take on the Kroo Bay community, another big one. But the Sawane, we're not wasting enough time, lost enough respect to Mr. Bar. Mr. Bar, most welcome, right in the studio. As the regular voice is there, I want to get any other day. Working on a perfect comment to the analysis inside this ongoing competition. Once more, all guys of the Caribbean family are most welcome. Man called Harold, man called King Suzu. Once enough respect on our DCI, guys of the Caribbean family. Once enough respect on our ground the field. Me and the analyst, and you can't see how best that the joint is now because the commentators are there. You can't see how best if you can't do a perfect comment on the analysis inside this particular one. But before we get the crossing of the ball, we all go to map and observe 1 minute silence for the death of the Papa with Papa when the late Pamomo Koroma, Coach Eddie, Coach Ricky, the Papa. God don't call him for rest. And I found a member of the Central One Football Association. They want to know that they may push the football business go before the country. One day, us to the Koroma family, on behalf of the Central One Football Association, on behalf of Radio Kofa, one day us to the Koroma family. And that's all we're going to do on the Radio Kofa inside this ongoing competition. Today we can see how well the Kroo Bay community, they can do with the Black Road community. Kroo Bay community, they can take on the Black Road community. Once more we welcome all guys of Jamaica Salon Organization. December 26th at the State Beach 100 Road. That one they can find inside the social activity. Guys of Jamaica Salon, alongside Army of Jamaica Base, Army of Sweet Home, December 18th to come. Guys of Sweet Home, that one they can find inside December activity. We welcome us to the kind side. We welcome us to the kind side. We welcome us. We can see how many Kroo Bay community, they can do alongside the Black Road community. Kroo Bay community versus the Black Road community. The Kroo Bay community, they can take on the Black Road community. As I say, in an article, I the journalist of Radio Kufa. That's how I joined Studio 2. For say good evening, Dr. Welcome to the Dakwa and the studio. Well done, we all have analyst. Thank you very much. Any step from now, we will get in charge of the match of the second game in the stage of the campaign. Fancy the side. Second game in a long against strikers can avoid for long, they lost dramatically out. It was hanging, very good. Great again, 4 points for that game, they go, good to keep them, and they will for win for the other games them, and they look for no game. So, five pounds, very big picture of the camp inside the arena every day, 5 pounds. Weather very fine in the back. Since they look very colorful, you can tell them elephant bets they promise people to give, you can't ship to tell them. I'm very sure they always love to ship them to tell them. So we get the sound of the around the arena. 1% billion to take to elephant bet for being the chief sponsor of the Championship Champions League 2023. Remember, the number Also, one was supported to acknowledge the presence of human and from Edmonton and Paris. Groups of brothers because I just prefer to sit down. You know, And of course, yesterday, the match at the venue we watched Kingdom, Whitewash, Drop Cup, by 2 months to 1, which was very interesting yesterday. And remember the man, that is Ali Contest. Ali Contest, of course, a very tiny attacker was able to see how that he doubled the TV yesterday on a Drop Cup community. But I tell you, of course, the IG, and so much of it was a Kingdom. I came with no big name, but definitely, and the boys were able to make a Kingdom community very much happy yesterday by 2 goals. And definitely the market, we are so to be seen in the yesterday match. When I tell you, today match at the 11th, I definitely the community. Remember, what the ceremony against the mighty Local, and it was a stalemate, and nothing for the community, and nothing for the defending champion. That is the 25, TV, as long as Central One Football Association is stronger. But I tell you today, they are here, and B Stricker, that is Black Hole, they lost also from Town in the school, and it was at that concert, and definitely then the hope of the Yellow Submarine here at that concert from Town, and definitely he will walk down on the comment section, but I tell you the stage is set, and definitely as to Africa, the Lord is here on the ground, which is very much so today, IG, as you rightly said, that definitely a big striker will be very much determined to get something right if you want to establish their community as long as they go on to follow the second game. And remember, it is one criteria on the ground and not living up to expectations. So you need to show that you cannot come with players that are very much ready to show that they cannot give their best to the community. Remember, say no to drugs, say no to violence, and we want to say from on behalf of the one to finance the in the life and of course, up to the that is and of course the man Aruna Dean, 4 of them, and of course Wukai remember his name, Junior Parade. He's now in the United Kingdom. Of course, on behalf of this podcasting box, one of the Ahmed, condolence to the Lover family, and definitely that is the Kuma family. The great man himself had their own short message that he passed on. That is the big man, Mr. Koma. You know, I want to say, may the good Lord and the departed soul rest in perfect peace. And this is why, of course, since the World Football Association asking the match official, say no to drugs, say no to violence, to see if they can observe a minute silence. But indeed, of course, Karim, the man Eddie, and the man, of course, Afriki, and the man Parade. Remember, all of them have played the football in Sierra Leone, and they played for the national team. But now, Mr. Koma, definitely a legend can be the legend, and again, never lie. Definitely the star of the Komas. Of course, did something so unique for Sierra Leone when football was respected. And definitely, but it's no more. May the departed soul rest in a perfect peace for IT on behalf of the broadcasting box. And definitely.
Yes, Dapper, thank you very much. I join you, the Central Football Association, and all football lovers to express our condolence to the family, the Kuma family, those big brothers, big sisters, to your parade, these pride of the Central community, pride of Sierra football. They have contributed immensely to the development of the game, represented this county, especially the younger brother Junior Parade at the highest level for many years. There was a time when it was one of the most popular Carolina players. Back in those days, when we used to talk about Junior Parade and Junior Tumbu, or throughout that period, the father was around supporting him and his brothers, and they contributed to the game. But today, unfortunately, we have passed on. We want to say, we want to pray that his gentle soul rest in perfect peace. And may God forgive all of his mistakes and grant him paradise. So we're going to have a moment of silence here observed in memory of the late Mr. Kroo.
Definitely rightly said by the man that owns this broadcasting box, that of course we join the Central One Football Association, and that I love the fans that are always coming here, and of course Jean never lies, and the man of course struggled to see how best he can raise Junior Parade from this ground, and I mean Afiki Koroma, the Secretary General and the acting coach for all the Rhodians, and of course Aruna, one-time all the Rhodians, that is the man AD, one-time all the Rhodians, and then East Lounge, Otia Wait, Commander is set. We ask the all man enough, please the all man enough, Lord observe a minute silence, please the all man enough, may the good Lord bless us all. We are waiting for the sound of may the departed and soul rest in a perfect peace. When I tell you John Champion, alongside the owner of the broadcasting box, are definitely are ready to see the rest of the camping, watching football communication and the matching works with football here at the Central Football Association ground.
Alright, once more, thanks and appreciation to you, that is Mohamed Mustafa Dakwa, for such a very brilliant analysis for the kickoff of this diplomatic and mesmerizing contest between two football-oriented communities. And mind you, this second match is over for the two communities who have been here in the Qualification Tournament 2026. Moritown won against Lacondo Community in their first match so far, while they move on in their opening contest. Here today, I think it's going to be another very obvious between the two, and the two committees are yet to register the team away in this year campaign.
Indeed, with B Strikers having lost that opening match, by the way, for the purpose of description, they are in the yellow and black B Strikers, and the Kroo side in white dominated and red shorts. Is Edward Cole, his very first involvement. He collided with his man, he's down now with pain. Hopefully he can be resuscitated to continue the match. But clearly he's in pain concern from the medical side of B Strikers. They are here this evening, as we were saying, having lost their opening match to Morristown. This is a match they cannot afford to lose. Losing this match will mean mathematically out of the campaign. They'll be having one more game to go against Fullertown. Definitely a win will keep them firmly rooted and in contention for going through from Group A, and it will keep their hopes alive, but it will still leave them hanging on a very, very close game. So for the purpose of description, B Strikers in the yellow dominated, and Kroo Bay white, green, and red short.
Yeah, if you correct respect so far, I think the two committees looking very, very much urgent to tend to get a win at all costs, especially the whole committee we are yet to register a single point in this participation tournament, looking so desperate for them to get the stage. But then again, today, another registered side with many games like the Thomas, one time with Mantan, now having no club team in Caribbean, Ali Movement as well, in the team, now with the season, and also having one more team. There is another player who is coming from here on the team, we have the great on our shooting. We play for Blackpool in 5, and the tackle in 3. Here's another on the class player for Kroo Bay. And it's up. 22 shares coming from Territorial Authority. Mohamed Camera in 10. Another great array. Prince for Bantam. Football Club, Ibrahim Bangura in 23. He's another guy, yes, yellow club. And he's currently in attack here. Mohamed 42. With another household name in terms of Territorial football. He's coming from Territorial Authority. And Momo Fabrica in 19. Brings coming from Bulldogs. Tony in 4 says. So these are our kind of names. And when they're starting there, so currently into the center of Kroo Bay.
It is Leon Moses and Patrick with other partnership in the opening ceremony match. They have played Fullertown in their second outstanding, very well, making it extremely difficult for the strikers of Fullertown. They may be young players, they were probably not as young, but they are very well experienced. They played there many times, a couple of times for UASAT, of course, Patrick for and probably another community. These are very well established players. They come into this match having played on paper what to be the strongest team, the defending champions for that time. And that there is that belief, there is confidence that they can now take on the guys of B Stricker who incidentally lost their own opening match to Morristown.
It's a very huge challenge for B Stricker. Looking very much coming, and they cannot directly United Ontario Italy caught in an upset position for Blackpool Community IT. Darwin best like outside his wedge one time with SFC. He is now playing for Moledo 10. So Darwin had the three coming from the SFC. Normally boy over club and he's not playing with SFC. After the part of SFC, not playing with F4, that is this is the forest. They were coming from the Telecapping, Super Club, and now the series tackling Lewis. Coming from Blackpool, on tapping head of the soul, so that on the name, it has a sense of all, back into the when of Territorial Authority, and it's having the contract with the Super Club on tour. The young players trying to very much difficult to establish themselves for the boys of the DEL. So as that been 1 minute net. From Tanya, what can stage for what Tanya from Blackpool. in control, having high voltage with standard captain, but for Moreno, Western Chess, Weba community team, also playing for Moreno, Matago, another very coming from the BBC in 17, and Suleiman, the Sami, which we can most against formerly with B Stricker. So these are some of the big names. There is the case we see from Yellow Submarine Squad, none of these Stricker. I think we cannot see a match, but before, we also two communities that one or two experienced players from Yellow Press, but then get ourselves seems to be another way positive from there. We get to see the intensity from both clubs.
Individual champions, both communities, having a couple of big names for a lot of young upcoming players as well. It's a blend for many times like yesterday, what we had happened from a very young time. They probably have given us the best performance in the campaign so far, even though they did not have all of those big games that we've seen from other communities. Now for they have always played like this and relying on 90% plus of home good players. Yes, and everything that's the way they come here. I remember many years back, the likes of Candidates, the likes of a lot of players who have come through and have gone on to represent Sierra Leone, playing at the highest level. Started from playing right here at the Afiba and the other small things around the Kroo Bay community to rise up to the highest level. And every single Kroo Bay community, you have relied mostly on the local players.
It's a very good idea from the technical staff. Members of Kroo Bay community relying immediately on their own play, recently remote code, as well as better also of this community. So yesterday we also saw another young squad, as already mentioned rightly, in top, and here we have many young players. But the performance on yesterday is very remarkable, and it's already caused into the historic event of the supporter. Yesterday we seen such caliber of players on the West with many young football players coming from Kroo Bay community as well as Black Gold War. The captain says that in 3, that is Simon Green is another one to play having an race, so Black Gold is planning one of his players have also played for Black Gold coming down to play Black Gold. Started match in a very place like this. You need to continue like this because I think you that will come from Legacy to Cola. But all our training this way, but they are summary. Our training came to represent carry Chelsea. Okay, so 5 on card. After Sabbath, they from intercession. And the same community. Something a very long thing for it. It's not to see, right? Blood trying to be coming off. From Kroo Bay community, carrying the member go up. Running stage, there's someone, but someone tries to take back and he's up again. He went to the pillar. Come on, boy, come on, come here, and he's not reaching previously. Stage, and it's a reset back. Looking, bringing it back to the corner, around the policy, but some referee. He's just for his head. Now go to play, do not play community. I think they have a great chance in the early minutes.
Indeed, they are responding, they are replying. They came under what was a very, very risky moment just now, unfortunately for the guys of this side. What is strong enough, he could have easily been a goal, and he played for man in that was managed. There was excellent movement, but the shot wasn't strong enough, and we saw the guys of Kroo now responding, and now they're working well. They keep in a very good area. Strong, tidy, capitalized, converted, and yes, what is a very nice option and fight.
Yes, please. Before any eliminates now the broad episode. And it's the power currently nullifying the faith on our Kroo Bay community. Because any eliminates not the broad qualified. Taking the second matches of the community. I know that's very valuable, but something about somewhere on that. And it's not very unacceptable and it's carrying the situation for the same on a blackout community. What a very good part and got the back wedge from Moreno.
He was right here in the nick of time. He knows his position. He is a very much experienced goalkeeper, very mature, but he's down. His brain could have injured himself in the process of making that save. He will get the attention of the medics to see whether it is to continue for moving. He has started very well, same on that pressure. We are lucky enough to survive, maybe thanks to the goalkeeper. Medic! Someone tried to deny it was cold, but saw them picking themselves up again, picking up the defenders of B Stricker and coming very close to the home. And now we have down, probably up, and it might be forced to be defended and from B Stricker.
Continue to pass. It brings me back when goalkeeper Joseph Tickets was playing for Britain City Summer Club, and he happened to be the one who made Camboy Goals to relegate into Surrey Youth Division 1. After Camboy Goals, it denied the opportunity to score on the spot and take his bench immediately and start the situation for the team to not take CFC. Not with one audience, and he's not playing for this record. He's another hopeful goalkeeper placed and raised at the Blackwater community. And today, he's trying to pull all the trades that he has to serve the Eastern community into the next day. He has already come on safe, seeing the commitment of the man that the equipment of level as well as some goalkeeper tennis trade. The community is currently trying to success this missing happen in today. He has second matches so far. He has to get away, he's not to have one and he's got coming in down, back again early on to create early domestic points. He's been easy play line. Alright, but let's start the back, take it back. Another good time. One time, cross the ball. Two opportunities. That's already get what they need. Both these strikers, that's the one with IT. How did that be so chance in the way in the concentration? Two different opportunities that come in the next round and all have been recognized by Dr. Steve Dollars. I'm still wondering why the people there is like that look like they're starting to try and investigate that was never in the second.
Well, this time I have to credit the goalkeeper, someone did the very big, and he was able to cut and strike and very opportunity to release good goalkeeping from goalkeeper someone from Strickers. They have to be very careful. They are getting the chance, but they are letting all of them go back in. When you play like this, when you get the chance and you fail to capitalize and you allow the other man to settle and they are able to capitalize, you can like this guy can do that, and now they are coming to somebody won on the line, they beat one man, but it goes down. Reputation, and we went down quickly. Wonderful that was. Good one. I think what is that as much as these guys are the other they can understand what they say, they have to take very quick to reply. They take the ball down the half and into one area of like that. Very quickly, and from one area
definitely, you are not far away from the reality. I see definitely with them from Blackpool community. It's not like they have to step to place. Having such chances and failing to capitalize them in a way that like this. We see one of the way you start on the daily of them. Not today, looking very much for Mason, coming very much for responsibility. And the other submarine tries to connect them by mistake, but who may recycle the last coin field, and they have made back. A black carry in the back to Tommy. Not get that one back, but someone came very much from the defense. And they black out coming, they have the ball possession. They very much injured now, and this brings something very much out. They cannot interfere. Plays on his face towards another another race towards the cross from Peninsula. Another double two. From a side of the authority, that we see the yards. The same to the Stricker, IP, team equalizing their chances.
They are able to transition very well in the physical maturity, despite a lot of money level that is announced in 17 as well, Umang, and also they are combining very well, getting the chance for the finishing and the man from the side of B Stricker. And they are probably in terms of the possession, but once in a while they are beating, and we have seen them come very, very close to beating goalkeepers. Once in a while they break, and when they break, they do extremely well. But overall, possession, the big strikers are able to be a bit more formidable. They are able to hit the ball, move the ball very easily and quickly from one man to the other. It really can take on the strength of Kroo, but the finishing definitely is very hard.
It's really lucky that it is been through their final test. It's only the only get a goal so far in the base. Looking coming for the break and in the time. Like get another very clever call, starting the fight, very complete. Gives away possession, the captain carries Sally Modric. And the returning cross, attempts to reorganize. These are calls like that, having it in their own territory. Black Hawks, diagonal cross, finish and check. Get back for the captain Modric. There you see, coming from inside, passing over top. Changing number 5. Another very good header on the European side of the time passing to not 14. Another twin. These Stricker, City Sanchez. Right down again for the team known as Blackhawk Community. It has to be another very little chance for these Strikers so far. Whether he's going to get one or two when they are going to be the top race. That's how we challenge. We still nothing for Kroo Bay, nothing for Blackhawk Community. Kroo Bay happens to be in a better footing so far compared to these Strikers. They are already done a single point, while Blackhawk are yet to get a single point to start off. And this match seems to be very more significant and indispensable for them. They have another very big match coming against Fullertown, which for them to see is definitely going to boost the confidence of them to qualify to the next stage. And they are here having the chances. So here to capitalize on them. And Dennis Sanchez, and the young player from Olo Delta carrying Santiago. Here's a with possession. Someone flips them back, the last running in 3. Harry is coming. Brings Towers out with some says. Time by Tom Ken. He's taking it up. The cover came back, Captain Modric. There's no time to play for possession back. Now he's going to put down himself another good point. So quickly take it. That's now get back. Don't find. And then he take it. Take his catch, came out to the other side. He kept it that wide. He take it back. He's the cross on the center right. Guys down the deck for the next day. It's a team. When it's a team between the two communities.
Very well actually good beautiful football from especially this striker and able to move the ball and to the other the player already in the back the young looking player and of course Kroo and all them very much involved in the action. Good football from the guys of strikers.
Give you number 10 away for passport now. That wide. You left inside the field. I get the line. I follow one after you. You don't go inside the field.
move around for the guys of things like that.
That's why they can't take it like this. Don't get anybody to play. Can't take it like this.
Well, that's coordination.
It's a mouth for Black Horse community. The back town when you say after the Yakos match against Morristown community. Yes, okay, confidence happening with the points online. You definitely have another point rally in the back stage. Point over community. Last thing is Black Horse community and the recognition and taste. It's more experience that players community something damage and having the quality and the taste. But I recognize the These seconds are here with a very quick moment and the tape. Many of us young professionals are here. The big man carrying Ken, known as Kelvin, where is the Stephen for Kelvin's Kitchen, right at the Garage Community. That was to be one of the central staff of Black Horse Community, Terry Kelvin. We have Alex, known as Boxer. Sends out the technical team. One of the very specific back in the God tell of the Gatsby, very quick his stretch. The young goalkeeper coming from Moreno again. Another time he goes back for Kroo Bay. Kroo Bay looking very much promising. The chance not decision. So this year sponsors Terry Hilton Felix. They are here each and every day, trying to come there to go with their matches. And they happen to be big money sponsors over finish their tournament of over. And the first company in collaboration with Silas, South Carolina Ivorian, who always listen to us, sing on the talks, and they are asking coming and nothing from me and nothing from this representative. I definitely gonna continue giving it commitment and all. Gonna talk to me and bring on another way to ready me through. I, the champion, but not let me Canberra, that one. This is ready me through.
Thank you so very much. That is the man himself. I champion for that wonderful football community, but nothing for a Kroo Bay community. They are here with one point. Remember, on the 19th, the long punch with, of course, the Fuller Town, the defending champion, and definitely, look at this guy, but Black Road came up face to face against the Murray Town, and they were beaten. Asana coach there wants to go for Murray Town. And I tell you, the heat is on, enjoying the match.
Commander, on top of situation, and that is the man in captain in the law. But this time, remember, Black Road in the yellow, he is walking, tremendous well and so and they can start on a better footing against Akube. Having a couple of opportunities, but I tell you, and the Akube goalkeeper that is Thomas Kapili was very much up to the attack, and he was very much able to keep the defense. Aaron Moses this time it bounds for the referee, strongest, and it was Adamana Ali South. Is the man in the middle. I think it's Aaron almost steps behind this one and keeps it to his left. At this time, he sends that one along and looking up for the attacker, but that was good from Apollo. This time, it is Mares, but no way misplaced a pass from Mares, and it is out for a touring up for the yellow submarine of Black Road. When I tell you IT, it was very much interesting when Black Road came up to this against Morristown. Of course, Tyson can tell you better. One time a player for East Lions, and they went to Guinea play professional football. Tyson is watching, and I tell you from the parade for IT, I just been in the Black Road against Morristown. Hassan Pote was the man who takes the hope of Black Road. But today, Black Road don't want to go down there easily. And to Kroo Bay, 1 point. That is the Kroo Bay community, no point. And both of them are here for their second match. And are here to feel like they cannot win the second basis of the ongoing competition. It is that Black Road is that behind their back now. They're focusing on that game with the road to Morristown, and they are focused on the present match there. They are playing very well, combined very well. They are things like that. We're watching from what we saw in that match against the guys of Morristown, but then they are still not lacking in terms of finishing. They are yet to get the goal this day. They should have got. Definitely having played so well, attacking the guys of Kroo Bay. On the other hand, but they are a bit down from what they were against Fullertown. They are much more formidable in that opening match. Mares, Mares have seen so far in this match. It's the magic man, the most experienced player on the squad. They're together as a team. In the the guys of Kroo Bay. Definitely so, from the big man himself, a lovely control at this time in favor of Kroo Bay and Kamal who go long. But that was a lovely play here from Black Road, right back. That was Ibrahim Sanchez was on top of the situation, but this time not taken. A good just start again, Kroo Bay attacking, and definitely it was a good one for the hunter killer for Kroo Bay. But remember, no way, it was Sanchez who clears away from a bounce. At this time, it's the appearance of Dr. the big captain, and the man, and the man known as Ali, definitely, and the man with a lot of hair here. Remember, we are under the auspices of Elephant Abe. Even I, myself, in the broadcasting box, I'm here with a vuvuzela. I support the team, but I want to say thanks to Elephant Abe, definitely Patrick Kuluson, and Patrick goes down. Commander moving to assess the situation. Commander calling on the medics. Commander calling on the medics, but I tell you, it was announced Kato, definitely colliding with a cookie, and the referee that is Commander was there to see if he can assess our situation. But I tell you, I've been opportune by you, and it will be one of them. But I'm not a supporter of either of the communities. Oh yeah, it's supporter of football. The Vuvuzela is about helping to create a peaceful atmosphere here at the playing ground. It's been shared by sponsors of this year's competition. We want to say thanks and appreciation to the management of Elephant Bank. They are with over 100%. Their supply is always lively, but with the good tonight around, it's even lively. So Elephant Bank is going to go back to some football administration. Good atmosphere here at the Pine Down. We have a very fine weather and a very beautiful match unfolding between Kroo Bay looking to break, but somebody knocks out for the corner. So the guys of Kroo Bay have suffered so much in this match, and now once again they are beginning to break, looking to stabilize the guys, drop the guys on the strikers. Remember, B Strickers, they lost the opening match, and it's like a complete match for them. They've created many chances. I'm not able to come back. Now they have to defend. Drop one in the box. Somebody clear, not too far with some pressure. They keep moving, controlling for that left hand side. Super complete. This time somebody will get here and knock the ball away. From this down for the guys of B Strickers. We will begin to see the community gradually their way into protection. Taking on the midfielders and the defenders of B Strickers. Tomorrow, it is going to be Judgment Day as long as this group is concerned. When you watch Mauritania coming face to face against the mighty defending champion, of course, 2026 and 2025 football season, as long as the Central Football Association are concerned. Say no to drugs, say no to violence. But that was the athletes from the man known as Kamara. Looking the footsteps my hands. Remember born and buried in a Kroo Bay community, and definitely that was a golden opportunity for my hands with a giant just like. But I tell you, the goalkeeper that was goalkeeper Alpha stretch was a very much up to the back, and he stretched and he was able to see how he can divert the picture. What a moment, but this is Putu now. He's everywhere. What if he can make the difference tomorrow? Town will be coming face to face against Mauritania. And I tell you, Mauritania are coming here smiling because they won the Arab match for beautiful control. And no way, and the long range photo from the big captain. But I tell you, Ali Moritz was unable to be honest, he can control that one well, and he hits that one with maximum pace. But in the process, of course, Thomas Akampedi was injured, and Thomas Akampedi is on the ground. And don't forget to provide with the vice master, that is General GCO, bringing all artists of a different record alert. Of course, November 27th, right at the Mountain School Hall. General GCO, and don't forget, it is going to be very much a good when Jamaica Sierra Leone always bringing 100 million as long as the players to add on their goal challenge. Of course, the team manager, the chairman of Kingstown is watching this match. Manager Moinama, legal barista and solicitor. He's on the ground yesterday. He came with very younger boys. Of course, here we are able to get a pass. Manager Janka, by 2 goals to nothing. Kingston was on top of a situation, and I tell you, Mauritania will be coming here tomorrow with 3 points. As long as this group is concerned, and that is group A, definitely you must say something interesting on Mauritania. We will come in definitely. Thank God, at the best of enjoyment, we will see Ivorian killers, say no to drugs, somebody, say no to violence, always bringing a better life. As long as the Syrian players are concerned, that is Mobile and Ivorian and killers. But I tell you, capping this up again. Variety, I tell you, in the group that is group A, Mauritania definitely leading that group, and they will be coming tomorrow with their head high.
He passed 5 not.
Mauritania definitely on top of group A. Their confidence level very high. Having won their opening match, they'll be coming up against defending champions Kroo tomorrow. We are held to a draw by Kroo side that is up against B Stricker, 2 times to Mauritius. I said it's gonna be very, very tough. Well, Kroo community, you know, they have to get the results tomorrow. They will come here all out. By the way, on the big screen, for the century advance of Kroo, we have not won. Out the Kroo Town, Baba Town, all the big giants, they do their match in the other fight. So tomorrow, Kroo Town will won the story. But Mauritius, they know all they have to do to get the points tomorrow. And they will move to the next stage of the campaign. And I said, their confidence level, very, very high. That's in the story of the Grand Mauritius. They will have made money to play. They played in the I call their outing here at the most outing for the big guys, Kroo Town, for their morale and for absolutely everything. Tyson coming with a Mauritian here tomorrow. Definitely have an 8 points. And Kroo Town signing more and more players. They are still in the market. We want to see them. And they can maintain what and they want Allah assisting. Captain, I bring it up. I'm looking for both of them appearing here. That is Koki. And Aaron Moses will go along. But that was a lovely defensive measure. Moses, that can be known. And now, a beautiful one again from Black Road. They are on the hunt. Moses was Captain commanding. Let him wait. And don't forget, Elephant bet 65% of what is unfolding under the giant. Prize of money already is in the hands of the Central One Football Association. Guys that know how to organize what is community football. That is the Central One Football Association. A lovely one for Koki. Koki Center continually looking for Ibrahim Odi. Odi's getting on. He will control that one. A deflected and now danger. Beautiful control of danger. Black Road on. Can they get it right? Longer pass, one pass. And as this game is over, Captain is very much in the position. It is all about goalkeeping. To be in the right position. I didn't see already. You can pick it up. They are still getting on and come out. What a match. But it's time and come out. One thing to come in contested. Marez was caught doing something that is not good for the game. Remember, he is with the armband written on it. Say no to drugs, say no to violence. Bababali, Ivonian Asilas, always bringing happiness. And don't forget, of course, Elephant Bet. I myself, I am with the Bubu now. And of course, my own Metro, that is the old Metro, the IG, the General, telling me, that's what you are a football follower and you are a football reporter. You deserve to be honest. You can't get the legacy. Even your adjustments, adjusting the lows and playing with it. All of the time, unto Elephant always bringing what is community benefit. So be honest, the young boys can keep up what is best for them. And I tell you, and a hit is going on, and even in the broadcasting box, it has been very much beautiful. Elephant Bet, it is the best of all, and bringing the riches at the doorstep of every Sierra Leonean. Remember Elephant Bet, what I tell you, the hit is on, and join the Vice Master, and that is General GCO, of course, to all artists of the different record labels. They will be at the Montana School Hall November 27th. And on December Boxing Day, Jamaica that is giving 100 million. And I tell you, I see it has been very much good here. And I tell you, the heat is on, and every second is counting. And definitely both communities want to see it. They cannot fail, and then be in the qualifying 110 million euros. That is all currency from Elephant Bet. This is the road to that prize money, 110,000 euros. already given by Elephant Bet, the sponsors of this year's campaign. The money is already with Copa, as Dakwa rightly reported. And all that you see in contention. The Strikers, they are 3 points away from that prize money. They must make up for that by getting 3 points in this match, otherwise they will be removed away from the prize. Kroo Bay community, they had a very, very inspiring opener here against defending champions. Flat-out community held them to the draw. That was a good result for them coming up against the big money spenders, the big names, Flat-out. And here this evening up against Big Stricker who lost to Moulton. But players struggling to find their footing. The guys of Kroo Bay have been completely dominated by Big Strikers. And as much as Big Strikers have kept shots of the possession, created many, many chances, their fans will not be happy because they have not scored a goal. They are here to be goalkeeper captain, and simply been outstanding. And once in a while, when the guys lost, they look more dangerous in attack than Big Strikers look when they get, even though they have had more attacking opportunities. Like I said earlier, if the Kroo Bay get the opportunities that Big Strikers are getting, that was a pullover. Omar Kato was caught doing something that is not good for the game. Definitely, IG, you rightly said it. This is why bodies are flying to see a Ghana survivor at that day. And that is one good example, and one good guidance. Definitely 10 billion euros all currency as long as the Elephant Bet are concerned. 65% definitely for the road that now it is good for Central Football Association to see your best. But I tell you, halfway, you want to say thanks to Elephant Bet, you want to say thanks to Bobo Valley, you want to say thanks to Ivory and Messina. They are always thinking about Central Football Association. I'm thinking what is top match officials are here for the referees. But this is the one Moses. He goes long, but no way, Kama, Black Road, hooks that one away from danger, and now it bounds. The hit is on, beautiful Chester, love the control from the attacker that was Kakbok, and Kakbok are looking for support. Putu will come, and Putu will stretch along, and looking for another Kakbok to Kakbok, but no way, it was the blind. He preferred safety as to danger, which was very much good. But want to say thanks to Elephant Bet, always the best odds, the best betting company, one of the best. Okay, the best betting company in the Sierra Leone, because they are always bringing happiness as long as Central One Football Association is concerned. Yesterday, Kingdom, definitely, it was the man at the center, of course, the one at the man of the moment. But here, youth are giving all their best for their communities. By the time of position, between Bangura and Kama, and the Bangura guys on, they put that one on the way. A lovely and custom from Ali and Sam. The hit is on, two picks that one off. I tell you, Black Road, what is your best candidate to now? Modric is choosing and turning, and he will change position, but so well. And that was a lovely cut up again. Bangura. By this time he was pulled, and the commander, the top official, commander, and the man of the situation, he has been very much accurate. Of course, IG, owner of the broadcasting box, Elephant Bet, probably making the referees to be very much a standard here on the field. We want to say thanks to them, and we want to join Central One Football Association to say thank you to Bobo Valley, Elephant Bet, for actually bringing equipment. But no way, Mares was again on, and the lovely Chester again, beautiful control. Kroo Bay, they know they need to get something if they want to go along in the ongoing competition. Mares, you can sense the desperation. But I tell you, the man of Modric was very much good to see how he can send that one away from danger. But I see, what a day, what a moment. Central One Football Association, fans enjoy what is community entertainment. fans enjoying a beautiful match. We have a very fine weather this evening, sunny weather here at the parade ground, one of the finest days in the campaign so far, and we are enjoying the right guys enjoying themselves. They don't want to win, and not trying about that. But they got strong wonderful pass that was to the middle for the guys of Kuwait. For then additional time now, 2 minutes to go in this first half of play. Half dominated by B Stricker, but absolutely nothing to show for that dominance in terms of goals.
Definitely so. But they have been on the front board. That is the yellow submarine. But they are still looking for a way to see how they can see the sunset on weather. And that is the team in the yellow. They are still trying to see how and they cannot move from the bottom of the group. Rock on bottom. Kube, Pato. And that is Koki. I wonder what he was thinking. And that is saying a lot of football I was expecting. You needed to evacuate passes in the team of position. Remember, and this is the sort of us against us. So you can put on your thinking cap if you want to see honest, you can give up passes. Don't forget, of course, on December 26th, it is going to be Jamaica Salon right at Anfield the Beach. But here, Elephant the Beach, and definitely hit the zone. It is a very much attempt. A quick second, and that's the one. But no way, come on, and overhead kick. I think that one along. It is an opportunity for Kroo. That is the man known as Mohamed. Mohamed again, pick it up. Mohamed, very much physical, just like Cameroonian. But he's a Iranian, this is the brand, Kroo Bay. And he sends that one along. And then now this time, come on, Mohamed. There was a good opportunity for Kroo Bay to pick something up here. But I tell you, Kroo Bay, they know they want to give their best for their community. And I tell you, the defenders of the Black Road are giving all their best for their community. And the tackle was hit, and the commander was able to pick it up. It is pound for pound. What a community battle. What a community battle. It is going to be Kulaka coming face to face against Mauritania. And they are the leaders in Group A. As long as Tyson can tell you better. Even German Sammy, the lifetime German can tell you better. That they are in a better position. But I tell you, IG, it has been very much interesting. The young boys are giving up their best. They know the importance of central football competition. But so they have been cutting down. And for the very first 45, Commander, of course, have been cutting down. For the very first of 45 minutes, it is nothing for Kroo Bay. They are still on 1 point as long as Kroo Bay is concerned. And still nothing for Black Road. Remember they lost to Morristown. But I tell you, of course you will catch my voice again in some other subsequent operations. But IG, you watch things unfold right in front of you. You must have around your.
Thank you very much. That was the last big chance went to Kroo Bay. Big guy backward, nearly scored, and they did not attack too many times, but whenever they did, they were very dangerous, coming very dangerous close to get to the goal. Kroo Bay, they ran up in terms of potential, things like that. We are by far the next side, but unfortunately, all of the chances created, they were unable to get that.
All right, this I would like to welcome you back to another second 45 minutes of actions. And it's another very good day here today. And mind you, this is the second matches for both communities. And yesterday happens to be the last and final match. And today we're witnessing the starts of the second matches of both communities so far. That we still seeing Black Hole Road community playing against Kroo Bay. Kroo Bay are still into the tie, looking very much good and confidence into this match. These strikers are yet to already had a single win since the competition started. They lost against Morristown in their opening contest by a goal to nil, and here they're trying to see our best they could carry the day. There's nothing from both clubs, but Kroo Bay, if the match ends like this, they definitely gonna add into their leading tally. Black Howard, they need this game so badly. They need a point at all costs. And they lost their first match against Fullertown, against Morristown, and they will be facing Fullertown in their last and final match in the group stage. And there is Group A affairs, and tomorrow Morristown will be playing against Fullertown. Kroo Bay are still into this, and there is Camara, but Blackout community record back, Terry Teddy Villa bar with the clients. And the race goes from the young central referee, Harry's commander, a kick for Kroo Bay. Now he's going back with the record bowling. Terry's cookie. The Black trying to get the ball back, and there is the Black old young player. He get a returning cross towards camera, and there is Kabo Umar. It makes one in field. Riyad Mahrez is moving forward intermittently. Your third another very brilliant defensive skills from the young playing six for Black Hole Community, Tariq Bangura. And it's another kick. Advantage now of Blackout Community. The two communities are here with a very strong fight. They definitely don't want to lose this. They've been very, very much into this. They're trying to do all the call. They're looking at them to get the goal that make them get all the 3 points. The two communities are yet to register the win in this year tournament. And there is Cookie. He get the call back to Ishmael. And Blackout Community recycle back deeply in their own territory. But Riyad Mahrez, it goes down on deck. But there is Suleiman Katani. He get the returning calls towards Alexis Sanchez. And there is Kemo. And the ball easily goes in the opposition territory. And it's set for a throw-in at the back side for Blackout Community. But it's still nothing for B Strikers, nothing for the Giant Bay. And there is Edward Tula. A black horse ready for the cleanse, and it is Sanchez. He gives away possession. The Tani having it, and there is the young Christian Lebet. He was one time in Cambia, back in Sierra Leone, and there is Sumar, and has good series. And the race to call, but player needs to be continued this. And there is Kroo Bay. They still on the horns, looking out with them to get the day. And they said Otola Oto, where he's coming from East Lions. Another clearance from the Bantal centre back. And Blackout community looking very much technically into this. Lovely cross comes in field. It's another very good chance for Umar Bangura. He gets a returning cross, steady Villa. Too high. And towards too high for Suleiman Katani and Anas Gutierrez. Now the young Blackpool forward is currently having a very good game. And he's now one of the most phenomenal performers so far into this match for B Strikers. The B Strikers are still looking for a win at all costs. B, another very good clearance, but someone came back. B Strikers are still having it. And there is Mr. Tozil, who is coming from Hillside Academy. Another good clearance from the centre back. But someone is trying to get back, put it back, kick it straight through the clearance. And the Giants of Bay are looking so formidable in the second 45. They need a goal so badly, but when the goal will come, one could tell like that kingdom come. And they the captain on a Smotrich. They blade back towards Ibrahim. A blast snatch away possession. And the incoming player is still moving forward. He played back. No, the blind 13, that was too strong for him. And he settled for another kick advantage in favor of the team known as Kroo Bay Community. There's still nothing at the parity count between two football-oriented communities. Now the two communities are in the same place, but Kroo Bay looking a bit better. They have a single point when they drew their last match, whilst Black Road lost against Marytown. They put to now and Nas. The Black easily get himself in the mid of the antagonists. And there is Kroo Bay. The captain Tyree Admirez is still having it. He get a clever turn, plays one back. And the way to go some referee commander for the young player 11, Terry Zanas, who is coming from Blackpool. Yanas Gutierrez, one time with Blackpool and now with Ole audience. And he had been another homegrown player who born and raised right at Blackwood Community. He's down on tech, one could say he is currently suffering from an anguish. The medics are currently on the plate to see out best they could render up tested kits toward the injured player. Arizona's good series. He has been very much enterprising. His performance has been very much commendable to the looks of their fans. And the team known as Kroo Bay Community are technically gonna squad this up with a drop ball from every commander. Referee commander has done extremely well in terms of taking proceedings until Ishmael. And there is Teddy Villa. In terms of another very brilliant one from the young player Teddy Villa, who is coming from Ibrahim FC. And the former for the boy, young Redwood back, is having a very good game here today. Teddy Villa. There is a kick. Now for the team known as Kroo Bay. Kroo Bay, nothing for Black Hollywood Community. You're currently getting commentaries from the young Sierra Leonean Walking Encyclopedia, Tarleton champion, known as Idris Camera. And you're getting us live at the Parry Crown. Another chance. Head up from Suleiman Katani. And the ball wicket shot to the defenders. It's settled by another train. And it's quickly be taken. Like coming for about it has the header. But Sanchez came back. But someone's squeezing across. It's another very good cleanse of Mohammed of B Strikers. And it settles for another train. The team known as Kroo Bay looking very much better in the latter part of the second wave 5. The two committees are looking to go on with the launch here. But it cannot be very much go much hand will be who secure the point at all costs in their first match. And there is Alexis Sanchez and Katani is moving to Aston Villas like any Metropolitan officer, but not working with the Return City Council. David Maris now safely goes to goalkeeper sketch. And goalkeeper sketch is coming from all audience. And it's formally with Freetown City Football Club back again for the boys of the regional team very 30. It's another train for the Yellow Submarine who need the goal so badly. Teddy Villa now with the throw. And that's good series. But Blythe still having it. He tried to sneak the way one more. And he tried to use his physical morphology. And the ball goes in the opposition territory. And it's settled for another train. The team known as Black Colwood looking very much urgent and desperate. They're looking for their very first win in this year tournament. And they lost their very first match when they playing against Morristown by a goal to nil. And tomorrow, it's another group A appears between Fullertown, who set to playing against Morristown, and the Giants of Bay. They drew their last match against Fullertown and nil apiece. And here, they're looking to get another added point in their basket. A win for Blackout, we definitely gonna give them the boost of qualification to the next stage of all these important tourney. They have been finding things very much difficult since kickstart of the third edition tournament of the Central One Football Association. It has been a very good moment now for Blackout community. They have another chance for them to go in front. They're looking very much desperate for a goal. They need a goal so badly. We're edging closer now toward the relegation time. Time and tide with no man. The time is against Black Road. If the match ends like this, Kroo Bay, we're definitely going to have 2 points. They'll stand a better footing for qualification to the next stage. While Black Road, we still fall in a limbo. They're here to the point. They Teddy Villa is coming from Ibrahim FC. And the Black try to carry back Tari Mohammed. Teddy now is having it. The way to go from the central referee, Tari's commander. The commander is another Wally Wise referee who have enough experience, not can be easily shocked or cheated in terms of taking proceedings. The decisions looking very more tenacious and enterprising so far. And he's on top of the situation, having a very good team in his office. There is a referee commander. It's another kick. And the Giants of Bay having it deeply in their own territory. But Blast Sky won it tail. Somewhere right behind the volley. Terry Christian Lebet. He's coming from Gambia, one-time playing for Watanga Football Club in Banjul. And he's back entirely onto Grace domestic footballing. And there is B Strikers. They're looking so urgent now, and that's good series. Brass work the chin wings. He's not playing as a winger. And it's now B Strikers. There is Ozil, who is coming from Hillside Academy. And the centre-back, Mohamed, plays from back in field. And there is the captain, Terry Salimodwich, who is coming one way back for Strikers. And take the captain, Terry Mares. It does an invalid action. But the game quickly be taken. And there is Ishmael. He sends one in field. But the Plow wins it back. And take Christian Leclerc. 16 years of age. Coming through the ranks in terms of silent football. And take Katani. He gives away possession, but someone carried back. And there's Katani now. Black Hole Strikers are moving forward. No doubt, another very good one from goalkeeper Thomas Kapindi, who is yet so in trouble seriously. And the goalkeeper Terry Thomas Kapindi is yet to concede the goal since the tournament started. And there is another very good moment now. Teddy Villa is accelerating. And that was too speedy for the young player Teddy Villa to keep that one in. And it's set back for another kick. Kroo Bay having itself a chance, but the referee denied them the opportunity as the player Taris Ozil, who is down on deck. Ozil, who is coming from inside the Academy Football Club, and is formerly with Banks, now playing for B Strikers. The B Strikers, nothing more chance to be. And tomorrow we're gonna see Town set up playing against Fullertown in match day 2. And today match to be the match day 17. As we have seen, 18 goals being scored in the early minutes of the SIA tournament. The team known as B Strikers are still here looking out for their very frustrating, but they still finding things very more recalcitrant. The boys down on tag, there is Mrs. Ozil, who is up again for the continuation of all the dramatic drama. And the captain is there, Terry Salimotridge. The team known as Kroo Bay out in Silverthorpe. Black Coral need to be careful of this. They need to turn over the dog. If only they want to get himself up on this. And they each married to Riyad Mahrez. And there's another very strong train. And this time around, these strikers survive. As they're going to have a very good breathing space now into this. And there's a good keeper stretch. They place one shot. The blockade has skyrocketed cars. Players are forced to look up the sky. But summarizing setback. And Riyad Mahrez could not decay the cars. Mahrez back again. But there's a follow they say. Someone get the clearance. And it's still nothing from the toe. Mahrez back in attendance. And they send around a blockade a touch and that. The Molly's Leaguers settles for a quick trade. In substitution of 18, the chance will be, and the young player in 13, now is Bangura is coming off. I think 2 players are coming off. The man in 8 is set to join the action. Now is Karoma, and Karoma coming from Bantal. Another Wilberforce Strikers young player has already joined the tie for Giant Bay. Another very good clearance from Bay. And there is Ibrahim. He get the clearance. And there is another young player, Taris Cafe, in Saw, who joined the tie. And the player is running now, Dai Mohamed. Valetti Sanchez. It's another very good policing from the young player, Riyad Mahrez. And there's another train of the strikers. There's Katani. Let's back with the clearance. And Katani wins it back. And Katley, he tried to catch himself in his first involvement. And Teddy, they seem to have the skills and strengths. But someone wins it back cleverly. And this time around is Mahrez. That was another very good moment from Apollo. The Apollo Messi happens to be one of the good performers so far into this match. Apollo Messi, one time with Ozil to Football Cup. And he's here trying to see out there, still could get his way in. 21, player he joined the tie in the second. He saw one in field and takes Cafe. Bryce trying to get it by this Katani. And this Katani, he get a returning cross towards Sanchez. And Kroo Bay are still looking out for the losing ball. Those 3 cycles, Katani now. And this time around, it sets over another train. There is still nothing at the parade ground for Kroo Bay, nothing for Black Hole community. You're getting us loud and clear right at the parade ground, courtesy of Point Television. We say thanks and appreciation to our noble sponsors. There is Chifu Ramadan and Blessed Farouk, the owner and the CEO for Ibo's Pharmacy. And they is Fine Television. They are here for advertisements. They are also here for funeral, entertainment, as well as different parties. And you have the right, as well as the time for you to contact our noble CEO, Taris Ismail, for any booking so far. The Fine Television the leading TV in Sierra Leone. They are always available for any live broadcast. Special thanks goes to our noble cameraman, that is Mohammed, who each and every day he are giving you well clinical as well as good footages on unfoldings. And the Blaze down on tech for Kroo Bay. Kroo Bay are still yet to get what they are looking for. For the stands in a better footing, if the match ends like this, you'll be having 2 points in their basket, whilst Black Howard will only boost up having points over. The 3-man balling wall has been erected. The Black Ghost with this long, but someone tried to make himself available on that. But the ball has already cleared away. Katani tried to keep that one in. No, the ball is not being properly being kept from Katani. And there is the young player Tariza Ali Fufana. With this one in field. He's coming from Zizo. And there is Katay. He's chasing for the losing ball, but someone carried the bloody cleanse. And it's another train deeply in the opposition territory for the Bay of Giants. The Giant of Bay are still having a deadlock here today. It's another very good train. The strikers are still hungry to see a goal. And there is Kapay. He plays that one forward for us to chase. We have been policed, but this many time it could be having a deeply in their own territory. But the Blast Beaver set it to danger and he managed to call the round of applause on football of the fans of Bay. The turning now with the train, there is Kapay. The former player from Maluda Uber Club is now playing for Drake Uber Foundation. It's another very good clean back, Taste to say. He's coming from each side Uber Club of Alo Messina from Osinatu. He's coming from Rosenborg family. And there is the Weber Ball striker, young player, the captain, Terry Harley Madrid, Christian Letner in attendance. He's with Telerecord Authority in the last campaign. And there is Sanchez again, one time with Moiba. And it's Katbe, he could not get a leg on that. And there is Kobe having it deeply in the center circle. But Teddy Villa, Teddy Villa with a top two challenge on that. And that was another very poor tackle. The tackle is very poor from the young player Teddy Villa. The player is currently down on deck. 3 players on deck. We're currently seeing 2 players on deck. 2 for Kroo Bay and 1 for Black Hole Community. And the referee is currently doing 2 things simultaneously, officiating as well as mediating. The Giants of Bay are still into this. They're looking very, very more urgent. When the players who are down on deck are now receiving medication. They're receiving medication from the medics. The young man who is coming from Abacha City, there is Carlos Teves, happens to be the medic for Central One Uber Association, Taris Kofa, and is currently giving out medication to the player who has been fouled seriously. There is a player for Kroo Bay, and the young player Darry Christian let 13 as well is down. A player who is now playing for Banks Football Club since he came back in Sierra Leone, and he looked very motivated to continue the match. The young player Darry Christian is currently having 1 or 2 with the referee Darius Commander, who is currently taking care of proceedings. And the team known as Kroo Bay, and the referee is currently having 1 or 2 with the young player Teddy Villa in 2, and it's indeed a deserving card for Teddy Villa outside an invalid action. The Blacks already shown a card that looks very much blemished in his performance. And this time around, it could not be a kick deeply in the territory of Blackout community. B Strikers time is no longer in their favor. Time and tide always waits for no man. They're looking so urgent. They're looking so desperate. Two players has already trained the tie. The blind 12 has already trained the tie. Dari Cisse as well as Karoma. And then Ishmael. It's Anas does well. For goalkeeper J Sketch. And then Teddy. He's looking out for the cross. He sends one in field. And Ali get a clearance. Ozil watch out the ball sluggishly. Stretch come up with his favorites. And it's settled for another kick. The team known as B Strikers, nothing for Kroo Bay. We're deeply now in the second. So it was nothing here to separate the two. We're still waiting. Maybe we cannot see late drama into this tie. And there is the incomer, Tari Sabas in 12. He's trying to pull it himself one more. Towards the lovely skills away from Apollo. But Teddy Villa with that. And towards another very good one from the young player Teddy Villa. And it settles for a kick in favor of the team. There's a kick for Kroo Bay. Kroo Bay have the save a chance for them to go in front. Can this chance bring something very more productive into the side? It's a matter of wait and see. The referee is still talking to the players of the strikers, especially to the centre backs. They need to be careful of it. The Giants of Bay have themselves a good chance for them to go in front. It's looking very clumsy. The strikers need to defend this. They need to be careful of this. Alia now. Now the ball being ricochet of Teddy Villa. Who stands behind the bowling wall. And it's a corner kick again for Giants of Bay. The boys of Bay are yet to surrender into this. A Black coming forward with a long cross. And Cat A, the Blind tried to get the clearance in field. And this time around, is Bay having it. So someone called with a strong touch. And the cross is now well directed. The team known as Bay having 2 points now, whilst Black Hole World are currently having a single point for the meantime. Could be the draw against Fullertown carry the opening ceremony. And they pick a point at that particular match. The share points each against Fullertown. And today they also on the verge to get another added point into their pointing tally. The team known as Kroo Bay, they have already gave a chance to be strikers. And the blind takes ties of Paulo Messi, stand behind it. He has already charged up the responsibility for the delivery. Kroo Bay need to defend this one directly. The delivery looking way more costly. They need to have the able eyes to defend this ugly set pieces. And Tessa Paulo Messi is kiting it in field. Banas Gutierrez rise in the volley. And Dennis Sanchez. Messi and Paulo now. The captain Tyrese Ali Montridge seem to be very more fast. The Black Road will not play an urgent into board. They won already start the first kick points into that match. But things looking very, very more recalcitrant for them. The Giants of Bay have a rock of Jubilee Hunter. They're looking very solid at the back. They're having a kind of ID partnership. And there is Paulo Messi, the captain Terry Modric with the header. Thomas Kapindi with another very good collection. And there is Christian Lepet now. Sanchez back with the cleanse. Blood get by the returning ball in there. Paulo Messi, it could be dangerous. Simply to the gloves, I've got it back, kick his catch. They send it back. And the Olegolian young goalkeeper, another skyrocketed call, the County Recycle, starring Luka Modric. They gives away possession so easily. And there is the chance of the having the ball possession. They're looking very more dangerous. But Christian Lepet now with the stop. There is Catley now. He tried to move it forward. Referee keeps things on coin. He said played into the country in this atmosphere. And that's another strong touch by the captain Tyree Atmares for Kroo Bay. The ball quickly be taken from Arsenal Paulo Messi. And there is Black Road community. A Black trying to change a diagonal cross, Mataros or another price down, Kaisali Modric. The referee rightly indicates for a kick. But still nothing to the two teams. Another substitution. Another substitution for the team to Black Road. The young player 9 set to join the tie. And B are making substitution as well as B Strikers. The two communities are making late substitutions. Bangura as well as Musa Camera. It reminds me when Musa was playing for Silent Blood Authority. And he's here. That's another very good cleanse. It settles for another throwing. The team known as Black Howard coming very much closer. The Giants of Bay are still defending their territory. Taze Cape. He leaves that one for the incoming player for Black Howard community. And the Giants of Bay. Musa now. Very good cleanse from Ozil. And it settles for another throwing. Could be with a quick throw. Teddy Villa now with a cleanse. And could be back in a 10 and they Sally Modric. And they Sally now. They get the returning cross towards camera. And this for the Maris now. Ishmael pulling the cross. And that could be Raymond in your back from Sanchez. Teddy Villa. And it goes, settles for another good cross for Kroo Bay. It's a kick advantage now. But goalkeeper KK Sketch. The KK Sketch was playing for FCFC. It reminds me when the goalkeeper was having a very good moment for Return City Football Club against Cambo Eagles. The young man, that is KK Sketch, have the chance to save his team, that FCFC, not to relegate. And that time, Cambo Eagles have a penalty in their own soil, and KK Sketch get a save on that. That makes Cambo Eagles to relegate to the Sierra Leone Division 1. And there's Christian Lepet looking very young and inexperienced. It is Musa. It made back to Teddy. But that was too slow for Teddy to compliment. And it's another train in favor of the team known as Black Hole Community. This is Musa. We get a returning cross towards Hassan Apollo. He sends one in field. And there is Talia now. And Visuel is trying to get back. And there's Modric, the captain. Christian Lepet now with a strike. Hassan is aspirating. He don't wait to kick down in. And he's sent on his field. And there's Kapindi. Simply to the gloves of goalkeeper Kapindi. He's carried back. And there's Lepet again. Christian Lepet. Modric. And Riyad Mahrez. And they Musa now for B Strikers. Release the cross for Teddy Villa. Go back with the grounder. Into another very good grounder from Teddy Villa. And now it's Ibrahim Sanchez. There's Ibrahim Bangura is moving forward. They touch another very good clearance from Ishmael. Didi Saleh now. And they is holding now. Modric in it back. They Musa now. They Hassan. Yellow so we're having it. This is Musa again. Crystal Lepet. He gets back. But Teddy Villa now with that. And Teddy Villa goes down on dead. It's indeed a very good match for the two communities. Big man Teddy Villa is having a very good game. The head coach, there is Bakayoko, looking so serious. Now Coach Bakayoko looking very more serious into this match. He definitely want to see his team get all 3 points. The head coach looking very much frustrating. And he's looking so anxious and desperate for a win. They yet to get a win into the match. And this Bangura now. He keeps away possession, takes Halia. And this the striker carries Koroma, but Ozil with another good cleanse, and he goes down. The black goes down, he goes down. Outside that lovely cleanse. There is Ozil. It's really a very interesting contest between the two communities. Blackpool will be playing against Fuller Town in their last and final match. Looking at things, the two communities here today are looking to sharp points each. They're looking to sharp points each. It would be very, very much good for the Giants of Bay if they decided to hang on to this. Now, B Strikers having 2 players who are down on deck. You're having 2 players who are down on deck. Teddy Villa is up. And I'm saying Ozil, we're still receiving medication for B Strikers. B Strikers, nothing for Kroo Bay community. We're edging closer towards the end tail of this match. It's looking very, very more recalcitrant for the two communities. The two communities are looking, oh goodness. What a chance for Riyad Mahrez to capitalize. A clock being gets Blackout community supporters to adhere. This club make some fans to become very frustrated so far. And I think the player, the captain, Riyad Mahrez, was not expecting that cross. As the big man there is taking stretch with a pumped intervention. And the Christian Lepet again. A blast right, the ball down on deck. Carry the young player, Darry Christian Lepet. And the chance would be looking so physical. They're moving forward, and Taze Wilson now. Lovely experience, got it in from kicking sketch. Rentals, another very clever goalkeeping skill from the Giants of Bay. And he's still not even on the toe. The manager himself want to see a goal at all costs. The manager for Blackwell Road Community. And he's the current manager outside the young man that is called hand over the baton. And there is the second match in attendance so far for the young manager of Blackwell Road team. And he's yet to register the single win since he's been appointed as the manager for this noble club. And there is Alexis Sanchez. He's still having it at the far side. He switched a decent cross. But Teddy Villa could not hold on to possession. Alia is moving. He plays one back. Goodness. What a very good cross for the incoming player of Giants Bay. But the player could not have the legs to complement the effort of Alia. And this reached well Bonnie. And Bonnie gave that one away. Ali Modric is playing for Ole audience. And this Alia again with the clearance. And this Suzil. He get the other back. Playing Riyad Mahrez. This could be very more dangerous. And this is Alia offside. Towers on offside. Towers on offside. Saved by the AR1 and AR2 as well. This is an offside. Blackout community survive on that. And this time around, it's nothing here to separate the two communities. The two communities looking very much determined. We yet to see a call into this match. The Giants of Bay looking better and better into this match. They drew their very first match when they played against Fullertown. And they here for another second door. They might stand better chance for them to qualify to the next stage. And Blackout will only boast of having a single point in this year tournament. They have a very huge Herculean tax against Fullertown. That is their last and final match. And Riyad Mahrez, this could be very more dangerous. Out another very good defensive scale from Apollo Messi. And Blackout to right back on that is the train until Ishmael. He get the header across, but someone pull back the delivery. Header comes in, see goodness. Goodness mean the Giants will be looking very more brilliant in the second 45 minutes of actions. We edging on closer toward the closure of the end of this match. The clock is ticking. Time and tide with what no man. Blackout community need a goal so badly into that match. And this is their second match they yet to get this other win. If the match ends like this, Giants of Bay will both of having 2 points in their basket, while Blackout Strikers will only have a single point. And they will be set to play against the big names of Fullertown in the last and final match. It will be another very difficult match for Blackout community forthcoming. And the Giants of Bay are looking very well more great today to be playing against Moritown in their last and final match. And tomorrow we also gonna see Moritown who win against Blackout Road, set to play against Fullertown in another match day 2 of the second match so far in the Kova Central Round Football Association tournament. And they Teddy Villa, the strikers are still looking for a goal. If money can buy goal, I think their manager probably putting on. But they out of that, they did Kroo Bay. They sense the crossing say the ball catapult, flies up to the cover sky. And Tay Sally now looking very more dangerous on the right hand side. And Tay Ishmael is driving forward now. He gets back to all the defenders. And they look in play with hot water. Can they be the champion Musa? Goodness. It's a good chance. So Blackout community for them to finally get the call that we're looking for. And now the Giants will be survive. It seems like the chance of Bay. They definitely not here with business. They quickly play with hot water deeply in their own defensive territory. A crack did cause them the danger, if not the intervention of the young player Taris Bangura. And there is Ozil again. The strikers are still getting a returning cross. And they most now the block called them the chance. And it's Ricky Shaw. He set over another train. And it's still nothing from the two communities. And we edging closer toward the end tail of this. Nothing here to separate the two. We're still in a complete control. Nothing here to separate the two. And tomorrow, Town will be up against Fullertown. And tomorrow, the 2025 second edition champions type Fullertown will be up against Town. And this Mares, he gives away possession to Modric. There could be dangers. The flag is up. The flag is up. Seized by the Iraq too. And they got it right. It's indeed a well-deserving one for the Iraq too. The Teddy Villa is currently limping. I think the prize not economically fit after many collisions. And there is Ishmael, Christian Levitt, and Musa Avinates. He tried to get himself in his mid of antagonist. There is Christian Levitt now. The Brown rides himself back, but not be able to get that one. Sanchez tries lock, but that was too strong for him to keep it in. And that was too strong for the young player, Taris Alexis Sanchez. And Black Horse Tigers want to celebrate. They still waiting for the goal. That would make them celebrate. And they seem to have a very ugly day. The performance of the young boys looking very good and sharp. The players want to give the current manager his first win. Now the manager himself looking very much years and disappointed after 2 matches played. And the team is here to pull on a win. And there is Katbe. Another chance from Musa. That was a near miss. It's a near miss for B Strikers. The team known as Kroo Bay, they definitely need to work on eggshells. Taris will be careful as any team in terms of handling sensitive matters. And there is Ibrahim Alexis Sanchez. Riyad Mahrez now. He wins that one back very cleverly. There is Ishmael. He plays one back in field. There is Ali Modric. Challenge up the Ozil. He uses his fit come apology. There is Barrett back. He tried to do things happen. But another very good clearance from outside. There is Ali Modric. He tried to play one in field. But there is Ali now. He looks very much about with a strike. Very good try from the young player Taris Alia for Giants of Bay. The Kroo Bay, nothing of the Strikers. Now we're saying fans want to celebrate. They still waiting for the moment for them to celebrate. It's a matter of and say. And this black color dressed in yellow, while the team known as Kroo Bay in white and red shirt. I think it's all ended between the two. Nothing from both clubs. The two communities had nothing to show on the scoreboard into the match. This is how it all ended at the Ori ground. Thanks and appreciation to our noble listeners, as well as our old noble sponsors, Chivo Ramadan, as well as Blessed Farouk, who is the owner and the CEO for Pharmacy de Blossel Lyon. Till we meet again to another mad day as tomorrow, Town, we're playing against Fullertown. Thanks for having me. JC sounds my name.
And thank you very much, Mr. John. I am Ishmael, that is Bangor, and this is Fine TV. We want to say thank you to our sponsors. And remember, Fine TV is powered by Blessed Farouk and sponsored by Chifu Ramadan. We are here for yet another match, and tomorrow we'll be here again for another match between Fullerton community and that of Morrington community. Remember, we are open up to sponsorship, we are open up to partnership. So if you want to sponsor us so that we can bring you more goodies, we are here. If you want to donate, you want to give us grants, we are here. In terms of equipment, in terms of finance, we are here and we are set up that. Thank you very much. Stay tuned and stay connected to Fine TV. We will be back tomorrow with this particular broadcast every other day. I am Ishmael, that is. Please subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to share, don't forget to reach us out. If you want to sponsor us, you want to partner with us, you want to give us grants, or you want to do any form of donation, we love you and God bless you.